everyone. Welcome. This is John Henry Soto. Want to first thank you for checking out the last two videos, the backspin and the over-the-shoulder backspin videos that I did. I got a lot of cool comments, a lot of funny comments as well. So thank you very much for that. That was really cool. So the moonwalk. The moonwalk was made famous, obviously, by Michael Jackson. When the first time it really became huge was at the 25th anniversary of the Motown, back in like early 80s, and the next day it was like this huge phenomenon. Now the moonwalk has been around for a long, long time before that. Um, and Michael Jackson, in an interview, actually spoke about how he got it from some of the inner city kids. In the South Bronx, it was a popular thing, and in other inner city communities where people were doing hip hop and breakdancing and that kind of stuff. The moonwalk was kind of already a thing. Michael Jackson kind of took it and made it this huge thing. But before him, there was a guy named Bill Bailey, and he actually at the Apollo Theater in I think it was 1955 at the Apollo Theater. There's a video. If you go on YouTube, you just type in Bill Bailey and moonwalk. You'll see him do the moonwalk, like a fantastic moonwalk, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to illustrate how to get the best movement on a moonwalk and where the strength comes from and what you have to really focus on and the balance that you need as well. So we're going to go over a couple of different things. And the first thing you have to remember is or you have to understand is the shoes. It's got to be the shoes, Mike. It's got to be the shoes. Well, the shoes are important, because there is a ballet kind of a thing when you're on your toes that makes the moonwalk a lot easier. It'll look a lot smoother if you have that ability. So we're gonna go over that, and I'm gonna actually change the camera angle and go into a different camera angle, which is what I just said. Be right back. Okay, so what I mentioned was the shoes, right? So I'm gonna use dress shoes because back in the day, I used to have Adidas shell tops, and I haven't had those in a long time because looking back at them, they kind of were ugly shoes, but that was what people were using back then. And so I know some people still rock them, which is totally cool. But now I look at them and it's a shell on the toe. Anyway, so I'm gonna actually just use regular standard uh, dress shoes. All right, so I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna walk back there, and then I'm gonna do some talking from back there, and then I'll do some more examples and stuff. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so we got my shoes on, and I'm just gonna illustrate a little bit of like how the moonwalk operates and why it looks cool, and see if I can do it, how long I can keep it going, because I don't know, I haven't done it in a while, so I'll see. Here we go. So the first thing we have to understand is that the moonwalk is about the weight that you put onto the tip of your feet. Basically, this is kind of like a key thing. So if you have this strength, if you do ballet, that's pretty good. Because what you're gonna do is your whole body at some point is gonna be on, just the weight is gonna be on one foot, on one toe basically. So it can get a little painful. That's why the Adidas shell tops were so good for it, because they had those strong shell top, the points that could really dig in there. So basically, here's the first thing that you're gonna do. You're gonna put a lot of pressure right onto your foot, onto one. Right here, I'm doing on my right foot, and I'm gonna slide this foot from the front to the back. So it's gonna basically be this move. So the moonwalk is this move. Okay, I'm just pushing from my toe. It's leaving on my toe. The toe will automatically go down, and then you're gonna go again on the other. Do the same. Repeat the other on the left foot. So basically, and when you go backwards, hey, where is he? So I'm trying to do it across the floor.
One more time. Man, this really hurts. And then one more time. Scraping up my shoes. And that's the moonwalk. You can also do kind of use it for other things. So to the side. There's also different kinds of moonwalks where you can and that's basically the same kind of concept. The only difference is you're creating the illusion that your foot is taking a step, but you're lifting this foot and putting the pressure on your toe again. So it becomes this thing. And then back on the toe. And then okay, that really hurt. So my toes. So I hope that helped a little bit to kind of understand how the moonwalk works. I'm gonna do another video later on, and I'm gonna do a little bit of popping, which is something I used to do back in the days, and see if I'm able to still pop and not crack. 'Cause that's what I'm afraid of. It's the cracking that gets you. Crack is whack. Thanks for watching.